Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft fire alarm video. And I know it's been basically a year since I've uploaded another fire alarm video, and I'm sorry for that because I have a lot of schoolwork to do and I started doing APs and that's kind of killing me as well. But yeah, anyways, we're back in this world, and you might notice that we're full screen right now, and that's because I got a new computer, and that means I can run Minecraft much better. And of course, the new computer had better microphones, so honestly, the professional microphone that I bought, eh, I'm not using it here, but I'm using it on my own computer, which basically is just for schoolwork now. Anyways, as you can see here, we have two fire alarm systems. We have one over here, one over here. And so this, if you have noticed, this is an exact copy of that system there because I am planning to actually make a real system. And this is going to be the control room of the system, and there's going to be an actual like house or a corridor we're going to be testing in. Anyways, so yeah, let's just, as the title may say, I will be explaining to you how my system works, and just a few notes. I updated the system, so just quickly prepare this small demonstration that I made. Yeah, I'm on MacBook, and the mouse sucks, especially you don't have middle click, which I really hate because it's really useful. But anyways. So this is a short demonstration of the new alarm system I've added. So if you've been a very sharp viewer in my previous video, you would have noticed that there's always a signal running around here. However, I made it so that it's no longer that case. This is to improve lag, reduce lag, because you don't like a redstone being ticked all the time. So what I've done is I have added this system which triggers it when there's a signal entering it, like so, and when there is no signal coming into it, it automatically stops, just like that. And I've also been experimenting a little bit with, like, is this zero tick? I don't know. Like, okay, I don't really know the terms for these things. This is like an observer clock, yes, but like, is this like a zero tick clock or something? Oh, we made this is. So it sounds like this one's faster. Yeah, anyways, I've been experimenting with clocks, and I'm thinking of actually adding another alarm mode. So you know, in fire alarm signals, there's like the regular fire alarm signal, which is this, which is this signal. Okay, so it's like noise, 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 pause, noise, 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 like that. That is one of the signals. There's also a steady signal, which is what I'm trying to recreate here, and that's like for like an evacuation signal or something similar. Yeah, but I've been testing that. Let's just disable these things just for the sake of lag. Anyways, so yeah, today I'll be, as the title may suggest, explain to you how the system works. So, I actually don't know where to start. Let's start with the most basic part of the system, which is this, the thing that runs all the delay and stuff to activate the circuit, to like manage the alarms and the strobes and stuff. This is, I don't know how many ticks, I don't want to count. But yeah, it's basically this system, but expanded a little bit, so that there's terminals on each side to connect. If you want me to demonstrate again, I can, like so. So how this system works is that when you send a redstone signal, the signal powers the block, and there's an output here for a split second. And that takes an output, like so, and that activates the clock. Now, this piston right here, piston heads are not conductive, I think, so that's why. But yeah, now they push the block over so that there's a closed circuit. when I do this, there is no longer a closed circuit and the signal ends, and that is essentially what's happening here. Where we have the signal entrance here, which is actually powered by these two. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm also learning from other YouTube redstoners like Mumbo Jumbo and was it Jazzy Red, like all these guys. People love to color code their circuits, and I think that's a great idea. So I decided to color code them. So for orange, orange is what's it called again? The detection systems, or actually no, it's the trigger. Orange is the trigger, so basically that triggers the alarm, and that sends a signal down here, all the way down here, right here, up this, and then all the way here, so that it can activate the clock. White is just the activation signal, but it's from the pole station, which is originating from here. And yeah, and the signal can also travel here around to the screen right here, which tells you which thing is activating the alarm. Yeah, and yeah, that's so that's the detection system. Blue is for blue is for the extinguishing system. So that thing basically shoots out the water, like so. Sprinkler, like that. Oh crap! You have to get a. That's an issue. You need to get an alarm. You know what? Yeah, we gotta fix that. So, let me see. When you send the test signal, it goes here. We need to somehow power it. And that most likely means that we have to use this as well. So, what's it called again? This is a new problem I didn't think about. Anyways, we're gonna go on later. So yeah, this is the sprinkler. Blue line is for the sprinkler. This green line is for the sprinkler testing system, which I need to update. Lime is for the alarm testing, so this still works, luckily. Maybe I just have to like test alarm and then test sprinkler. Maybe that works. Yeah, that works. Oh, this is like in the wrong order. There we go. That's the sprinkler. There we go, and yeah. Right. So yeah, lime is for the alarm testing. Red. Yes, red is for the alarm. Is for the bell. Specifically, is for the bell. And yellow is for the strobe. Specifically for the strobe. And alright, brown is for the silence alarm, which is just this area right here. Pretty simple. So yeah, it works even while you're testing the alarm. See, so now the strobe is still on, but the bell is off. There we go, and yep. And yeah, purple's for the alarm reset. Pushing this button activates these command blocks, so it resets this thing, resets this thing, resets this thing, and that's basically it. And pink, it's not going to exist in the actual system because it's for lighting the alarm, lighting the fire, which you can see I cannot place any blocks here because it's the wireless, it's the wireless signal transfer that I have created. So basically, alright, now time to explain the whole system. So, when a fire breaks out, there's two ways that an alarm can be activated. There's the pole station right here, And there's the automatic detection system, which is just an observer with a block right there. In this case, it's red wool. So when either of these systems activate, this piston pushes out because there's a signal coming from the pole station, or since there's an observer right here, since the signal here pushes this, and this is a regular piston, so this redstone block stays here. Now this signal travels all the way down here, here. Now comes here, travels up, and comes here. Here, the signal powers this and this at the same time, which is essentially just this, and activates the clock. When the clock is activated, you can see the yellow line runs here, 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 and into the strobe, which turns on, which starts flashing. Now, here, two things happen. The alarm, the bell, the signal goes through the bell and rings. Here, the signal for the sprinkler is sent all the way over here around as well, because here the sprinkler is activated a second time, around here, all the way here, up here to this block where it powers this little contraption, which basically just powers all the way here and activates the sprinkler. Now, you see that it's not connected right now because we do need a signal from either the test sprinkler or this really long delay here, which originates from the alarm system, from the detection system. And once that activates, then only then will the sprinkler system activate. This is like similar to the real life clean agent system where there's like a small was like a 1 minute delay, I think, before the system goes off. Of course, water is not really a clean agent, so we can just wait a little bit. Yep, back to the clock. Yep, so bell rings here, and of course bell rings here as well because it's powered by this. This powers the redstone here, and it comes back, powers the bell again, and you can see here that it doesn't get powered because that's the break between the bell, and you can see here the red is combined with the yellow so that the strobe keeps on flashing, and that is essentially how the system works. Now let's do a test alarm. Test alarm is really simple. We have this circuit right here, which disables this redstone torch, which doesn't send a signal to the clock. Up here is the system to activate the piston so that it can actually send the signal through. I know there might be a lot of redundancies in the systems because this is like an old system, so it's like updated, but yeah, that's basically how that works. Basically, the signal down here becomes the activation signal, which runs the clock, and up here, this just unlocks the bell so that it works. Yeah, and that's basically testing alarm. Testing sprinkler is this system, which basically sends a signal up here, disables that, disables this torch, which and the wire runs all the way here. Oh god. Which runs into this piston, which activates the sprinklers, which activates it so that the clock signal can run in. This is why I gotta change it slightly, or maybe just use it with the test alarm function. Now, silence alarm. Pretty simple actually. So the signal runs here, runs here, runs here, runs here, runs here, runs up here. It's activated right now when the torch is not flicked. It goes here and activates this piston, which ensures that this signal passes through. When this signal when this signal passes through, wait, let me see this. no, does not pass through. Oh yeah, this is to disable the test alarm function, so it works with test alarm. And here is the same thing, it just disables the actual detection system, which activates this thing. Now, when this thing is not activated, this does not allow the bell to run through, but the strobe is still allowed to run, so that's what silences the alarm. And the reset alarm button basically just shoots a signal, places a redstone block here so that it can reset it. Yeah, it's too quick for that thing to actually do something. I'll assume that's the same for this. Yep. And same for this. Yep, okay. Yep. Basically, yeah, that just puts a redstone block there for like a split second so that the piston can push the redstone block back to its default location, which basically shuts off the entire alarm. And of course, Ignite Fire just places the redstone block right here. Oh, I did set off the fire. You know what? Yeah, let's just do an automatic system testing. Signal runs here, runs all the way here, runs here, up here, activates the clock, and you can see that when the signal reaches here, you can see that this alarm, the strobe is always running when the bell only runs 6 times. And I have cleverly engineered this by only taking 2 outputs of the clock so that it will do something like this. This is to prevent a ton of water being everywhere so that people can't really move during the fire, like so. Boom. Yep, and yep, pretty simple. It puts out all the fire that you need to put out and doesn't make a huge mess. Now, just for fun, let's just show you silence alarm. See, these pistons are now retracted, and now the signal is unable to reach the bell. However, the strobe is still on, and the sprinkler is still on, because silence alarm doesn't silence the sprinklers. If we unflip this, the bells start ringing again. Now, the nice thing about this system is that you can reset the system when the silence alarm option is still on. And yeah, things will still work normal. Yep, and that is essentially it for explaining how the system works. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, of course, sorry. Forgot about something. So when this system when the observer activates, it shoots this piston, shoots this redstone block here, which activates this command block, which places a redstone block here, so that the detector here, detector 1, can be illuminated, so that identifies our signal. Oh yeah, oh crap. Oh yeah, I think I told you guys last time, but when you reset the system, you have to make sure you place the wool first, otherwise this will happen. Yeah, when you're resetting the system again, it trips again. Yep, and a little delay. Alright, let's just reset this again. There we go, and yep, things are running normally. You can see the delay in action here. Yep, and basically the system here is exactly the same as over there, so yeah, I'm going to be working on this project a little bit more. I might show you a bit more on my Innovation Inc. You guys probably forgot about that already. Innovation Inc. projects, though its development's kind of slow right now. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And yeah, I hope you have a nice rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.